Today we are going to discuss Unit 1. In that first chapter is descriptive statistics. Okay, first we have to study what is data. Data is collection of observations, and here it is measured using two different methods. First one is primary data, second one is secondary data. Primary data is nothing but it is called as first hand information. This is collected by individuals, research organizations using sample surveys. Next, secondary data. Okay, the data which we have collected primarily, that data is modified and sorted. That data is called as secondary data. Okay, now we'll see in detail about primary data as well as secondary data. Primary data can be collected using any one of the following methods. In this we have four different methods. First one is direct personal interview. Second one is indirect personal interview. Third one is mailed questionnaire method. Fourth one is information from local agents. These are the four different methods to collect primary data. About direct personal interview. Okay, in this the person who wants the information, that person approaching the respondent. Respondent means the person who is giving the information, and he gathers first hand information. This method is original, accurate and reliable since the person is directly gathering the information. This is direct personal interview. Next, second one is indirect personal interview. In this method, if the suppose the field of investigation is very large, this method is used. Okay, suppose here the person, the investigator is not going to the person directly. Here he is doing the interview the persons who is related to the person whose information we need. That means, for example, it is generally used in CBI and police for collection of information. So when CBI or police, they are collecting the information, they are contacting the persons who is related to the person whose information we need. It means their relatives, their friends, like that they contact them and they are collecting the information. So indirectly the person's information is gathered in this. Okay, now third one is mailed questionnaire method. In this, the questions are prepared in a format and they sent by a mail to the respondents. Here the persons are supposed to fill the schedule and mail them back to the investigation agency. In this, the respondents must be educated, then only they must fill the questionnaire. Okay, and this is suitable when the respondents are educated and the area of investigation is wide. It may be accurate or not accurate. Next, last one is information through local agencies. Okay, here the investigators are using some local representatives or local agents, and in this the local agents are appointed in different parts of areas, and this method is generally used by newspapers. Okay, these are the different methods of collection of primary data. Next, coming to method of collection of secondary data. Okay. Here in this we have first of all government publications, second one is international publications, third one is semi-official publications, and fourth one is private publications. First we'll see what are the different government publications. Regarding statistics, the publication is Central Statistical Organization is publishing every year about statistical information, that is CSO. Second one is National Sample Survey Organization. This is also publishing statistical information. It is NSSO. Next, Directorate of Economics and Statistics. These are the different government publications. Next, second one is international publications. Okay, here international publications, these are regarding the international organizations like UNO, United Nations organizations, World Banks. They are regularly publishing the reports and the data collected by them. Okay, next third one is semi-official publications. Under this, district boards, municipal corporations, banking organizations, these are all coming under semi-official publications. Next, last one is private publications. We have government banks as well as private banks. So private banks coming under these private publications. So annual reports of private banks and information published in newspapers, books, magazines, etc. are also coming under private publications. Next, reports prepared by research scholars of the university, etc. And in addition to these private publications, in this some educations, colleges, they also collect the information and they follow the information. So these are all coming under private publications. These are the four methods of collection of secondary data. Next, coming to the next topic, central tendency. Okay. First, what is the definition of central tendency? It is a measure of statistical average or a single value which represents entire distribution. We have different methods of central tendency. First one is arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean. These topics you have already studied in intermediate. So we will see all these topics one by one. First we will see what is arithmetic mean. Okay. Arithmetic mean, or we can call it simply as mean. What is the definition of arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is nothing but the set of observations. If you consider a set of observations, the arithmetic mean is the sum of all observations divided by the number of observations. Sum of all observations divided by the number of observations. It is denoted by x bar. Okay, this mean is defined for grouped data as well as ungrouped data. Okay, first we'll see what is the definition for mean of an ungrouped data. Okay, if suppose x1 x2 so on xn are n observations, then arithmetic mean is given by x bar is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n xi by n, that is equal to x1 plus x2 plus so on plus xn by n. Here sum of all observations in the numerator and number of observations in the denominator, that is sum of observations divided by number of observations. This is the mean for ungrouped data. Okay, next coming to the mean for a grouped data. Now definition for this is, here we have the variable xi. I may be ranging from 1, 2, 3, so on n, and it has the frequency fi. Then the arithmetic mean x bar is given by x bar is equal to 1 by capital N summation I is equal to 1 to n fi into xi. Here fi is the frequency of the variable xi and capital N is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n fi, that is nothing but total frequencies. So to calculate capital N we have to add the frequencies. Okay, this is the formula for arithmetic mean for a grouped data. Okay.